happy to have you here today. We are in Cordoba in Spain, and I have met two local young men who would like to tell me their favorite part of Cordoba. So I figured I would bring them on our show to give us the best advice of the things to see here. So, again, welcome everyone. My name is Kelsey. We are in Cordoba in Spain. Oh, thank you for the earring comment. And I will do my intro in just 1 second, but this is Bonnie and Ethan. Okay, so Bonnie, what is your favorite part of Cordoba?
My favorite part of Cordoba is basically the festivities, and also because I think May is the best month here in Cordoba
What happens in May?
because we have Cruces de Mayo, also we have patios that is like common thing all the neighborhood have in the center, like it's
All the flowers.
yeah. And also I like because it's the feria. People dance sevillanas, and they are also in like attraction. Yeah.
Oh, good. What about you, Ethan? What is your favorite part?
I think my favorite part is
The mosque.
inside of Mox is Amazon.
It's amazing. I totally agree. I totally agree. And how old are you guys?
I'm 16. 17.
17. Well, thank you so much for joining my Hey Go tour today. My name was Kelsey. Thank you so much, you guys. Bye. Good. Thank you. Bye, guys. So welcome everyone. They were so cute. I was just doing another tour and they were following me around. I said, "Do you want to just be on the tour? We'd love to hear from you." And they said, "Oh, okay." Okay, so welcome everyone. We are on one of the best views that I could find in the city, and it just happens to be free, which I absolutely love. A little bit about me. First of all, we are in Cordoba today. I'll only stop to talk to cute guys. Oh, well, they were quite adorable in the 16-year-old way. I agree. But yes, we are in Cordoba today, which is in Andalusia in Spain. It's the when people think about the beautiful part of Spain, quote unquote, they're usually thinking about this area in Andalusia. It is where Cordoba, Sevilla, Granada, Ronda, Cadiz, all of actually, I don't know, yes, Cadiz is in that too, but all of the hot, beautiful, uh, incredible architecture, all of these amazing places. So welcome everyone. I'm sorry though, I have to get my phone so close to my face to see you guys sometimes. So do let me know where you are tuning in from, and if you have ever been to Cordoba before, or if you've been to Spain before. I know a couple people said they had been to Granada, which is a beautiful place. Cordoba is especially known for a specific type of soup, which is really good. It's a cold soup called salmorejo. Canada, never been to Spain. England, been to Spain, not Cordoba, never been to Spain. Well, I would love to know if you would like to come here at the end of the tour. Hopefully, I can convince you to want to come here. Let's see, we have comments. I thought you were going to say hot and beautiful men. That's so hilarious, Bridget. Oh my goodness. Been to Cordoba once, loved it. New glasses. Oh, I think you all have seen these before. I have my other, um, well, I only wore these once, but I have one more that I'm going to show you tomorrow. Hi from Africa, never been to Spain. Oh, what part of Africa? I'd love to go to many more places in Africa. Hello from Ireland. So you've been to Cantabria. Oh, awesome. Michigan, going to Madrid in August, Brooklyn, New York, Richmond in Canada, in Spain in 1979. Oh, I'd love to know what it looked like then compared to what you're going to see today. I visited Cordoba in 2011. Oh, how much fun. So I did just want, now that you have all seen me, hello, welcome. As always, I am not an official tour guide, but I have been to 47 countries, mostly by myself, and I find all of the beautiful, delicious, and historically important places So again, I am not an official tour guide, but I am your official tour guide today for Cordoba. So ask questions, comments, thoughts when you have them, if you have them, and I will do my best to answer from what I have learned today from speaking with all of the Cordobans and my research by myself as well. So now that you've seen me, let's flip this around and check out what I think is one of the most beautiful views here in Cordoba. Okay, so a little bit about Cordoba. This, again, we are in the southern Spanish region of Andalusia, and this is known for the beautiful mosque cathedral, which is literally a mosque and a cathedral, which is what Ethan, the young man, was saying he thinks is very beautiful. And we're not going inside today, but I did just post a last minute tour for tomorrow. I finally got my ticket, and we are all set to go there tomorrow at 4 o'clock local time, which is 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time or 7 a.m. Pacific Time. Ooh, early. How did you come here from Valencia? Where are you above? So I am in sort of a community center. I'll show you the entrance downstairs. There's no name plaque. It looks like a restaurant, but there's not a restaurant in here. And I came to Cordoba from Valencia on the train. It was about 6 hours, so it was quite the train ride, but it was worth it, I would say. Okay, let me just zoom in on this beautiful bridge here for you. So we are, just basic background. This city was occupied by the Romans in the year 152 BCE, and it flourished. There were over 20,000 people here, ruled, most of which were massacred in year 45 by Julius Caesar. It has a long and fascinating history and two main Roman aspects. So this, of course, is, here we go. So this is the Roman bridge, which is not currently Roman. It has been restored, but it is absolutely beautiful. This bridge here is one of the two main Roman aspects. It was you can see all the limestone on here. We also have the river below it, which is why Cordoba is so famous, because this was such a desired place to live here. Beautiful, beautiful. There we go. And then as we look, actually, let me just show you the gate here too. So this gate, let me zoom in. This gate is what we call the Arc de Triomphe of Cordoba. It is the Puerta del Puente, the gateway to the bridge. And it is one of the most elaborate. It was built in the 17th century. And you can see the columns there that support it. It is huge. It has one big archway in there, which this was the very first view that people would get of Cordoba as they were coming in to the city itself. Absolutely beautiful. Okay, I'm just gonna oh, thank you, MB, for telling us the name of the river. It's hard for me to see your comments right now because it's so hot that my phone turned all the way down, its brightness. But I'm going to pop down here so we can get a better look at this mosque cathedral. So if I happen to, here we go. If I happen to lose you, or if it does go in and out, I am going down a very a big set of stairs here. And as always, you are my eyes and ears to the show. So do let me know if you ever can't hear me or see me, but we are going to head back outside, which is then we're going to continue these big sets of stairs. Though my apartment in Valencia is steps, so it is quite the set of stairs in and out, and I froze. Okay, let's go back downstairs. I'm coming, I'm sorry. We are just headed down the stairs here, and then you will be able to see me, hear me. All right, hopefully it will be getting a little bit better shortly. Okay, I am out of the stairs. Be patient. Oh, thank you, Bridget. Okay, so it looks like the audio is doing a little bit better now. But here are some of the Roman ruins underneath this building here. Similar to Italy, pretty much everywhere you go, there are ruins of some sort. And these are some of the ruins we can see underneath this building. And actually, let me show you the big section of ruins here. You can see these large limestone blocks. Aren't these cool? So these are about 2,000 years old here, and this was part of the inner city. We are currently in the Jewish quarter, but these Roman ruins were about 1,000 years before that. So the Jewish quarter has been built on top of a lot of these ruins, but they did a really good job at excavating all the ruins that they have found. So we are going to head outside now. Oh, welcome to Cordoba, everyone. Bye, guys. It was Ethan and Bonnie again saying bye. Okay, so here is our beautiful mosque cathedral. So in the 700s, that is when the Moors took over, and they saw this giant Roman sort of worshiping area temple. Oh, yes.
He pushing me to ask you what is the like.
Oh, what is the app? It's called Hey Go. So HEYGO. HEYGO. Yes, Hey Go app.
Thank you.
And I'm Kelsey. I'm the only Kelsey on there. So hopefully I'll see you guys soon. Oh, that was cool. All right. So back when there was a Roman temple here, the Moors saw it and decided, you know what? That's going to be ours now. So they built a mosque on top of it. And as we are looking at some of the most beautiful architecture that I have seen, let's zoom in a little bit here to see it a little bit closer. You can see these Islamic details here. And then also all of the geometric patterns. In Islam, we cannot have anything that is, Islamic structures, I guess I should say, should not have any kind of person or animal or any kind of living creature as part of the decoration. So we can see all of these geometric figures or geometric shapes here. There we go. This was an enormous undertaking, though, when they first built this. So in the 1200s, that is when Christianity took over, for lack of a better word, and there was still religious tolerance here up until about the 1400s, when being anything other than Christian was basically not allowed. But we're going to head on inside the orange filled patio here. I did just want to show you one building before we go inside. This, nobody talks about this. There's barely any information on this. This is the Congress Palace, which to me looks like a church. Those doors are gorgeous. I know, Jennifer. Oh, thank you so much for your tips. Greatly appreciated. So this is located on the ruins of an old Islamic fortress. And this is the old hospital of San Sebastian, which is currently the Palace of Congresses and Exhibitions. It was built in between 1512 and 1516. And it has been known over the centuries for being the only health building, health center, health organization in the city. Oh, thank you so much for your tips. You can see the beautiful architecture here with all of the sort of flamboyant Gothic designs. And Hernan Ruiz I made this decoration, or sort of ordered this decoration, back in the year 1514. Absolutely beautiful. You can see all of the columns, the archways, the details, and then the bell at the very top. Oh, thank you for your tips. Greatly appreciated. Isn't it beautiful, Diana? I totally agree. Okay, let's head back now. Thank you, Deborah. Let's head back to our mosque cathedral. We cannot go inside today, but we can go inside tomorrow. So do keep, oops. Oh, it is. Oh, it's too hot for my gimbal. Alrighty then. I will do my best. Here we go. So let me just show you a little bit of Cordoba. I'm going to adjust this so that we're not bouncing around. My gimbal has died because of the heat. It is about 95 degrees Fahrenheit right now, so quite hot, if I do say so myself. But let's get ourselves on something that might help ever so slightly with this. Okay, so it is 95 degrees outside, hence the reason my gimbal has decided that it is out for the count. That is also why I have a very red, sweaty face right now. But I have to say, in the shade, it does get a little bit better. Oh, thank you all for your understanding. I'm gonna do my best. Let's see. Tina asked what was the full name of the Congress place. It is the Palace of congresses and exhibitions. It was built in the 1500s, 1516 to be precise. So as we're walking here, I'm just going to give you a little bit better view of the mosque cathedral. Again, we can't go inside right now, but tomorrow they have closed, unfortunately. But tomorrow we will go inside. I already have my ticket, so we will go inside and have a look around. Thank you, Linda. Thank you, Deirdre. So we are looking at the beautiful bell tower, which you can go up and see and look at the beautiful view. But pro tip, bring your walking shoes, folks, because you have to walk up 315 steps or 312 steps, I can't remember what it said, to get to the very top. So prepare yourself. Just want to show you this one beautiful door, and then we will continue along here. Isn't this gorgeous? What is the nearest big town that you would be able to fly into? Lynn, good question. It is either Seville or Malaga. It's about the same distance between both of them, but yes, Cordoba does not have an airport, so you would not be able to fly into Cordoba itself. But this beautiful, great question. Thank you, Lynn. This beautiful building itself, though, this is one of the most notable monuments here in Cordoba. Oh, can I turn the camera for vertical shot, please? Yes, we're switching. 3, 2, 1. You know what? I need to back up a little. And then I'll show you the door. There we go. I thought we might be able to see the bell tower. Alas, it is too high. There we go. The mosque cathedral might be closed for worship. You know, I didn't think we were going inside at this time, but I might have missed the worshiping entrance though. All right, going back to horizontal. 3, 2, 1. Okay. So this is the symbol. As we walk, I'm just going to tell you a little bit more about it. This is the symbol of the many religious changes that Cordoba has undergone over the centuries. And the city's most important building here is the mosque cathedral. So this, as we saw from above, it is huge. It looks like a fortress. It is absolutely massive. And today, from what I have read, it is technically a cathedral, but a cathedral plopped right in the middle of a mosque. So make with that what you will. When was it built? So it was built in the 8th century, and then we have restorations and additions all the way up until the 17th and 18th centuries. So when there was a Roman temple here, then the mosque was built over it in the 700s, and then the Christian aspects were added all the way up to the 7th century. So it has been undergoing restorations for over 1,000 years. It's been amazing. All right, we're going to do the bell tower over here, I think. All right, we are going to switch. 3, 2, 1. Oh, there we go. Oh, how beautiful. So the doorways here that we saw a little bit earlier, these are the most notable parts of this cathedral. And I believe that Charles V cried when he saw the conversion. Yes, I believe you're right, Bridget. So these are the most notable parts of the cathedral, with all of the Islamic architecture and whatnot. Okay, going back, 3, 2, 1. Okay, we are gonna walk through a little bit of the touristy bits to get to our next location. So bear with me here. As we have seen a little bit, there have been lots of mosaics all around, and that is to reference the Islamic culture that was here for over 500 years and is still a huge part of the city and the city's history. The Mosque Cathedral also has been a UNESCO World Heritage Site since 1984, by the way. So it is well protected. Some of the funny things you see here, but then also some of the beautiful things. Okay. And then if any of you have danced the flamenco, I'm first of all incredibly jealous. But also flamenco is a type of dance here that is, um, it is a mix of art, music, movement, design, and it's supposed to express life and express how you might perceive life, shall we say. And as in all of my tours in Spain, they really do like their Iberian ham. Sorry. Dropping. Here we go. Yes, these look delicious and beautiful skirts. I agree. All right. We're going to keep moving along here. We are in the middle of the Jewish quarter here with lots of narrow alleyways. And the reason they built these alleyways so small was because we're in a very, very hot part of the world, and they needed to have basically built-in shade. What the panini? Oh, I think you mean what's in it. So that is Iberian ham in the middle of those sandwiches, and they are a hugely cultural and hugely popular item here. But the number one most popular item though is called salmorejo, which is a type of cold soup, and we are about to get to the salmorejo street, so that's why I'm telling you about this now. Let me just show you some more of these beautiful mosaics. Isn't this lovely? Aren't these wonderful? Okay. We are about to pass a cafe that is mighty happy with all of the people here sitting and enjoying their tapas, their drinks, their shade, getting out of the sun. Yes, I totally agree. It's a good thing to get out of the sun. Okay, here we go. So the reason they built these alleyways so narrow was to give us some kind of shade, some kind of relief. I did see a question earlier. Someone asked, is there still a Jewish community here? And yes, there is. When the Christians took over, they were the whole Jewish population was ousted from the city. But here, let me show you these fans before we continue. But since then, they have many Jewish people have returned, and actually, I'm going to see if we can get us into the one of three of the most important synagogues in Spain and also the world, but especially in Spain. Aren't those beautiful? I'm always a fan of colorful things. So you can see our Spanish flags here. There we go. Yes, it is about 93 degrees here right now. 30 plus degrees Celsius. Yeah, it is. It is not cold. There we go. Okay, let's see if we can get into the synagogue. I have been in there twice today, and it is absolutely beautiful. One for a previous tour, and then one for me to see. And it was quite beautiful. Here we go. Almost there. Do keep an eye out for these lovely doors. You can see here are some of the doors that open. They have their little tiny opening, but they don't open the whole thing because this was for the horse-drawn carriages, and just this little part is for the people. Have you bought yourself a gorgeous Spanish hand yet? You know, I haven't. I might have to do that today, though. Here we go. And I do apologize for the bumpy. If it gets too bad, I'm trying to hurry ever so quickly. You can see the ceramic names of streets. Ceramics are a huge thing here in Cordoba. They are everywhere, and they also are how we can see the names of the streets. Oh, I did just want to show you. This is a parking garage, but here is one of the mosaics in literally just the entranceway to the parking garage. You can see all of the Islamic architecture here, the bell tower in the arch all the way to the right. And this is an homage to when the city was ruled by the Moors, starting in about 711. This is beautiful. Okay, here's some more of the flamenco souvenirs here, and then also these. Hello, you can see me. How fun! So these are some of the arches. They're on mirrors. They're little designs. Hello, Jennifer. They're on little mirrors here, but these are to show the historical significance of the Islamic design and the architecture brought by the Moors. Okay. Go. So yes, tomorrow I did schedule a last-minute tour to go into the mosque cathedral. If any of you have been to Morocco or any place that has um, any kind of Islamic culture or Muslim culture, you will know that tea is a really big deal. And there are quite a few tea shops around here. This tea shop has black tea, green tea, white tea, blue tea, red tea, herbal tea, all kinds of teas. And I have to tell you, it smells so good in here. Oh my goodness. And then, so this one that we're looking at is the tropical tea. What time, Spanish time, is your tour tomorrow? It is at 4 o'clock Spanish time and 10 a.m. Eastern Pacific time. Does this remind you a bit of the doors of Mdina in Malta? You know, Lynn, it totally does. They are, the architecture is very similar with all of the Islamic influence. And of course, it's really beautiful. So I am a big fan. Let me just show you a little bit more of the famous patio that we are going to see. Here we go. All right, so this is an excellent example of some of the patio designs that we're going to see tomorrow. for the patio flower festival, although they are inside different patios, similar to this one actually. There are no flowers in this one, but imagine this covered in flowers from head to toe, and that is what we are going to see tomorrow. Here we go. You can see all of the arches. There's even a little cat in there. This is a museum, so this is not a house. Who's the guy above the door? He is a famous matador. This is a bullfighting museum. Interesting. Okay. And then you can see all of the very narrow pathways here. Oh, show the mural above. Oh, Tina, let me see if I can find what you're talking about. Oh, here. These are some of the famous matadors. It's not a hey-go tour without a cat. Isn't that the truth, Jennifer? Oh, above the gate. Oh, I see what you mean. I'm sorry. Okay, here we go. This is another famous matador. I don't know who it is, but he's the guy in all of these pictures. So I will have to do some research and let you know. Oh yes, so the tour tomorrow, it is 1 hour later than the one, 15 minutes later than the one today. So it's 7 o'clock local time tomorrow. There we go. And then the Mezquita tour will be at 4 o'clock local time. Okay, so we are just getting up to we are in the Jewish quarter, which is the main old town quarter. This Jewish quarter is known for some excellent statues like this one. This is Maimonides. He is one of the great Jewish thinkers of Cordoba, and he tried to reconcile philosophy and religion. And this statue was made in 1964, so quite recently. But you can see here we go. You can see this little plaque here that says we are celebrating the 850th anniversary of Maimonides. And then also do keep an eye out for these beautiful archways here. Well, thank you, Cheryl, for your tips. Greatly appreciated. Okay. Almost there. Do have a look at the floor or the ground. You can see two large slabs, and then they are sort of facing inward with little tiny stones in between them, and that is from at least the 17th century, from when the water would gather, and then it would be sort of swept into this little sidewalk river here, and then go all the way to the main city center river. Oh, let's see if they let us. Gracias. Okay, so we are in the synagogue. Oh, I'm so excited. So this synagogue was built in 1315. It is, we're right in the heart of the Jewish quarter here, and it is one of the 3 best preserved medieval synagogues in Spain. And let me get you. Here we go. We can see the Hebrew up here, and with this specific inscription, it says Oh, come, let us worship and bow down. Let us kneel before the Lord our Maker. DDS, if it is still in use. You know, it is mainly a museum as of right now, but I mean, it must still be in use, right? I haven't seen anyone coming to it for religious purposes. As you can see, it's quite the busy place. But it has some of the most ornate artistry here. This was declared a national monument in 1885 when a priest noticed some really intricate detail work, this plaster here, when one of the walls fell down. And he said, "Oh, wait a minute. We can't keep building right here. This looks like something important." And sure enough, it was declared a national monument 1 year after that. So again, this was built in year, almost Tina, it was 1314. Even older. I know, hard to imagine. But in 1492, the synagogue was used as a hospital. And then in 1588, it became part of a shoemakers union, basically. And again, it is one of the only 3 synagogues left in Spain, and the other 2 are in Toledo, which I would love to go to, by the way. Yeah, they were remodeling it because the ceiling was falling down. That is when they found all of the beautiful things in here. Let me just show you the main attraction here. Can you show overview shot and also outside? Yes, I can. The menorah. Let me back up a little bit here. Okay. Here we go. And again, we have known about this beautiful place since 1885, but we only found it because its roof is falling to pieces. Let me quickly do an up and down shot. Let's switch 3, 2, 1. Okay, we're gonna go back. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Let me go a little bit outside here and show you the entranceway. I do want to show you the entranceway flooring too. Look at these tiny little pebbles. Aren't these beautiful? Oh, thank you so much, Julie. Thank you for your tips. Aren't these beautiful? These are quite slippery in the rain, but we are in Andalusia, so we don't have much rain here. There's not much rain to be found. Okay. That brings us to the end of our tour in Cordoba today. Do tune in tomorrow for the tour in the Mezquita at 4 o'clock local time or 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then tomorrow evening, I see my internet is kind of going out. Let me just see if it gets a little better. I'm still losing you. Okay, let me see if I can get to a little bit better of a place. Thank you so much for joining me today and for all of your tips and your comments and your thoughts. Say, Kelsey, hi to your hubby. What is he up to today? You know, he didn't come with me for this for the majority of the tours. For the majority of the tours, I leave him at home to watch our very needy cats. But he is, thank you for the lipstick comment. You know, at home watching the kitties currently. Poor guy. Great tour, so interesting, really enjoyed this. Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I'm so glad you all joined me today. Next Sunday, also, I am headed to the Canary Islands. So we are headed to Tenerife, which will be a lot of fun. And then the second week of June, I'm headed to the north of Spain, so A Coruña and Santiago de Compostela. And then in the end of June, I am headed to Italy. So we will see Pisa, we will see Florence, we will see Saint-Terre, we will see Lucca, we will see a couple other ones that I can't remember. But it's going to be amazing. I haven't posted any of those tours yet. So do follow me if anyone... Oh, I think someone posted my link earlier. So yes, feel free to follow me, and then you will be notified of all of those tours when they come up. I love seeing so many familiar faces. I feel like I'm amongst a traveling family. So this is so much fun. Thank you, Jennifer. And thank you, Kate. Can't wait for more of your tours. Oh, how nice. So thank you all so much for coming today. I am going to have some salmorejo in a few minutes, which is basically a cold tomato soup that is related to gazpacho, but it has, it's literally tomatoes and breadcrumbs with oil and garlic all mashed up together. So it should be quite delicious. I will let you know how it goes. Will hubby stay with the cats for all of those? Yes, he stays home with the cats for most of those. Traveling is more my thing than his thing, and we did travel when we first got together. We did travel together, and the outside of the synagogue. I'm so sorry. Yes, there really isn't much to see, but I will show it to you. Yes, he is one to stay home, and I am one to go see things. Okay, let me show you. This is what we can see in the outside of the synagogue. So it's not the most flamboyant, but still beautiful nonetheless. And I'm quite tickled too, because this place is one of the very few places here that is free to go into, whereas a lot of them are much more expensive than they should be, but that's how they keep this place so beautiful. So it makes sense. All right, thank you all so much for joining me today. Cordoba is beautiful. Nice to have your own personal cat sitter. Yes, he will do, I suppose. Thank you, Jim. That as the beauty of the inside. I know. Isn't that interesting, Tina? I really thought it would be a little bit more ornate, I guess. But yes, I'm going to have some salmorejo now, which is it's this soup that is similar to gazpacho. But I did want to show you right before I go. I want to show you the inside of the mosque cathedral. If you can't come tomorrow, it is absolutely gorgeous. So it is known for, here we go. It is known for these 850 archways inside. They're red and white, and they are, each one of them, each column is different. So this is what we're going to see tomorrow. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that lovely? Okay. Oh, thank you, Tina. Thank you, Jan. Greatly appreciated. So I look forward to seeing you all tomorrow. I will let you know how the salmorejo is. There's also oxtail that they sell a lot of here, which basically it was given to the, quote, poor people, which they didn't realize how good they had it, at least in terms of food, or I guess the people giving away the poor people food didn't realize the good food that they had upon them, because oxtail is one of the most delicious delicacies here. And basically what these folks did, who didn't have a lot of options, they weren't able to get the main meat or whatnot, they boiled the oxtail for hours and hours and hours and hours, and it ended up being some of the most delicious meat that was available. Oh, Tina, thank you for telling me that the photo was out of focus. Okay. How is this? Is that a little bit better? Trying. No, it might be the picture itself that's out of focus. But yes, okay, awesome. But yes, the oxtail is quite delicious, and the cooks of the time and the moms of the time figured out that just one or two tails could feed dozens of people, so it ended up becoming a hugely popular dish. So that is delicious. The salmorejo is delicious. I can't wait. So I will let you all know how that goes. Hopefully I will see you tomorrow for the inside of the Mezquita, and then also for the patio flower, which is, from what I have seen, flowers from floor to ceiling in all of these patios. Like as we've been walking along, we've been seeing how a lot of the doors are shut, but in the area that we're going to see tomorrow, there's an actual competition for how beautiful their patios can be. Oh, picture time. Oh, I love picture time. Let's see. Okay. All right. Are they two separate tours? Yes, Margaret, they are two tours. Um, they're in two parts of the town, so it would, and also there's so much to see in the Mezquita tomorrow. I'm bringing you all. You know, these are not new glasses, but I will have new glasses on tomorrow, so prepare yourself. All right. Thank you all so much, everyone. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow and see you soon. Thank you all for your tips, for your comments, for your thoughts, for your questions. And hopefully I will see you tomorrow. Thank you, everyone. See you soon. Goodbye. Thank you. Thanks so much. Bye. You all are so funny. All right. See you next time. Bye.